Have you ever wondered how to take your life to the next level, master each day, and achieve goals that seemed unattainable? In this episode, we will explore together the fascinating world of the Stoic way and how this philosophy can propel your daily life to higher levels. Discover the secrets to cultivating the discipline, motivation, and ambition that will lead you to real progress. Don't miss this transformation journey. Be sure to stay until the end to unlock practical keys, and if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss any philosophical gems on our channel. Let's dive into Stoic mode and change the way we approach life. You really want to take charge of your life and raise it to a higher level in a few months. Would you like to hack your mind to appreciate those difficult things that lead us to progress? Can you imagine that, after such a positive transformation, not even your own family members would recognize you? Well, you are in the right place, since in this episode I want to share with you the method that will make this feat possible, the Stoic mode. The Stoic mode is based on temporarily modifying the way you work, your habits, your activities, and the structure of your day. It is about following principles of asceticism, but not with the objective of purifying the spirit through philosophical wills. On the contrary, what we do is give up immediate pleasures, such as desires or instincts, with the sole purpose of cultivating virtue and advancing your goals, objectives, and training. For a limited period, which may be 2, 3, 4, or even 6 months depending on experience, we will pseudo-adopt the way of life of a Stoic. This involves eliminating activities that provide immediate pleasure and replacing them with those that involve deep work and progress toward your goals. In addition, we will establish a routine of habits that we will follow unconditionally, regardless of the context, circumstances, or people. What is the effectiveness of this method? In today's video, I'll share with you the Stoic way, which is rejecting pleasure to fully reclaim your life and avoid instant gratification. I will provide you with practical tips to implement it in your daily life. But before we dive into the content, I would appreciate it if you could like the video to help this philosophy reach more people. If you don't want to miss any videos, subscribe and activate the bell. Let's get started. The main usefulness of Stoic mode is to help us restore natural levels and regularize our dopamine secretion systems. That is, hacking our mind so that it enjoys difficult things. This mode helps us regain passion, motivation, determination, and ambition to carry out costly tasks but that help us progress in the long term. As you know, dopamine is a neurotransmitter that we secrete when our brain anticipates a great reward. However, in today's society, we are bombarded by short-term pleasurable and satisfying artificial stimuli, like scrolling on TikTok. These stimuli lead us to levels of procrastination, inactivity, depression, and anxiety never seen before, affecting not only our life experience, but also our mood. Being totally honest with you, I too have found happiness and personal satisfaction in this meticulously calculated hygiene of life. I feel fulfilled and happy. Let's dive into Stoic mode and take back control of our lives. If you're enjoying what you've seen so far, I encourage you to show your support by clicking the I like it, which you will find just below. Your support is essential so we can continue bringing you quality content. So my everyday life doesn't differ much from my Stoic approach. What changes is the degree of social interactions, travel, and stability in my routine. In my case, there are habits that are non-negotiable, such as working out, meditating for 15 minutes a day, reflecting on a specific topic for an hour, reading, taking cold showers, practicing 18-hour intermittent fasting, and walking 10,000 steps. As for diet, during the 18 hours of intermittent fasting, I avoid alcohol, tobacco, drugs, and highly processed or sugary products. If you have book recommendations, I'd love to hear them in the comments. However, during Stoic mode, social interactions are completely removed. The key is to minimize social interactions, not only because they generate dopamine, but because they prevent you from focusing and concentrating completely on a subject. This makes the difference compared to the competition, allowing you to make significant progress during those months of sacrifice and stand out from those who lead a disordered life in all aspects. During part of the year, it is acceptable to relax the Stoic mode for urgent work reasons or emergencies with friends who require it. As for social media like Instagram and TikTok, I limit it to 1 hour a week, sometimes on Fridays or other Saturdays, as a kind of reward for a job well done. As for phone use, during Stoic mode, I opt for a simple device that doesn't require an internet connection. These months are dedicated completely to work, without the need for distractions. As for pleasures, I avoid any activity that provides immediate satisfaction, such as masturbation and most sexual activities, as well as pornography. Before I go into Stoic mode, I set ambitious goals that must be met. If they are easily achieved, it means I was not ambitious enough. These goals should be challenging, and in some cases, they may not be met. This is the key to moving forward and progressing towards goals initially considered unattainable. Once the period of deep work in the Stoic mode has concluded, we move into relaxation mode, allowing us to reduce the intensity, the hours of work, and give space to previously abandoned activities. This period allows us to enjoy more relaxed and productive activities, maintaining optimal mental hygiene. In short, adopting this rigorous style of mental hygiene as a new attribute of our personality allows us to constantly progress. We increase quality social relationships, we travel, we consume pending content, and we read books. This approach allows us to balance a healthy and productive life, adapting to cycles throughout the year. It is essential to train our body to maintain optimal levels of discipline and move forward in moments of low motivation. Ultimately, persevering in the darkness will take us much further than those who only work when everything is favorable. With this understanding, it is important to diagnose our year and harness the motivation to integrate the Stoic way effectively. Now that we have explored together the keys to the Stoic way, I would like to know: as you plan implement this philosophy in your daily life? What are your challenges and goals to reach that next level? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Remember that transformation begins with small steps and meaningful reflections. If you enjoyed this content and want to continue exploring topics that enhance your development, be sure to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. This way, you won't miss any philosophical conversation that brings us closer to a fuller life. Thank you for being part of this community. Until next time, and remember, every day is an opportunity to grow and prosper.